So I guess this is just something that, I don't know, like I'm thinking about, but oops. So here's the issue. Like, I saw Dave Chappelle's SNL skit too. I thought it was funny. Like I've said before, I don't think that, I don't think Kyrie Irving or Kanye West, maybe they didn't use the right like words to describe. They didn't use the politically correct terminology to describe their experience, but at the same time, their experience is real, it's valid, and we just have to normalize the fact that everyone is not going to say like kind, positive things and treat everyone exactly the way that they want to be treated all the time. And I feel like it's very strange because, especially as like a Black American or just like a Black person, it's like so many people have been disrespectful to the experience, especially as a Black woman. Like, I don't know, I grew up around people just like normalizing being super evil to like Black women on every asset. Like there was almost like nothing positive about being a Black woman. It was like, oh my God, you're so ugly, like you're dirty, your attitude is bad, you're poor, just every stereotype that could ever possibly exist has been thrown from all of the other racial groups. And now all of a sudden we're in this like space in society where there are a few Black women who have like some resources and some power, and then other people who thought that they were like hot shit. Like, I mean, I guess a bunch of like Asian people all thought that everybody thought that they were attractive, and then Mindy Kaling had to come out and be like, I finally realized that I was ugly, and we were all sitting there like, yeah, we all have known. You know what I mean? I don't know. And then everyone's like, oh, don't talk about immigration. And then all of a sudden, like New York City mayor, now he's like, but we have 56 hotels that we had to turn into like housing for refugees. It's like, like, can we have some serious conversations for a second? Like, everything isn't going to be like popular. Like, I think it's probably like really useful to start having difficult conversations with people who you do not agree with. Like, this is another reason why we need the voices like 50 Cent to like exist on the internet. Like 50 Cent making fun of Madonna, I feel like is this like cultural reset that some people need to hear. Not all white women are attractive, and I don't know what the fuck Madonna is doing on the internet, but I agree, it's kind of gross. Please stop. Like, just wrap it up, turn it away. Like, it isn't necessary, okay? I also think that, man, it's just like unpopular fucking opinions. Like, how is everyone coming to the table now being like, oh, it's supposed to be like this, we're all supposed to feel this way, oh, let's all have all these like civil rights groups and shit. Now everybody wants to step up and be like civil because like they're on the losing end of the like equity pyramid. To me, it just doesn't make any sense, especially in America, where no one has atoned for slavery and not a dollar has been paid. It's like everything's a joke until that happens. Like, nothing will ever go in terms of equity until they fix that. There ain't no going up from here. Like, it's just gonna stay in this like fucked up state of like whatever this is, it's gonna continue to be like this, where you like either there's right and wrong or there's the wild west, which is like the state that we're in right now. It's just the wild west. Whoever's got the cash, that's who's the ruler. So everybody should just go bow down to Cardi B, Beyonce, and Rihanna, and everyone else can shut the fuck up because they're too poor to join the conversation. Whoever the 90s like pop stars are. I didn't even make a video about Aaron what's-his-face, and that's because like I grew up, when I was growing up, like I feel like I knew that like he was like a pop star, but he like died of crack in his like bathtub or some shit. And I'm sure there's probably like white people who were born in the 90s who are like, damn, this is like really hurtful. But at the same time, for about a decade, we've been watching people from this era who look just like him like overdose and die, and who's been saying stuff about it? Nobody. So now we're all supposed to like give a shit. Like, let's be real for a second. Like, everybody needs to wake up. Like, smell the coffee, wake up to like, I I don't know, like, sip some reality juice for a second. You know what I mean? Like, also, I feel like America has to sip some fucking reality juice, because, like, I was really shocked. Like, my video about Black Americans got taken down, and it literally, there was no video footage in the video. It was just audio, and it was audio of me saying basically how Black Americans are never going to escape poverty. And it was just like a response video to that Ann Coulter clip, and I don't understand. Like, that video wasn't even offensive. That video was full of stats. Like, even, so I sat in a meeting with, like, the district attorney at the school I was working at, and, like, literally, this is what the stat said. It was, like, the Black American population at a fucking public school, only 36% of Black students in the school are reading on grade level. Everyone else, like, white students were at, like, 96%. Latino students were at, like, 72%. Asian students were at, like, 99%. It was, like, 32%. Are you fucking joking? Who's catching up? Like, nobody's catching up. Nobody is bridging the racial wealth gap. It's not being bridged. Like, it's actually not being bridged. It's not. Like, I'm sorry, but whatever we try to say, like, Black people are not doing well in the SATs. They're just not. And you can have your feelings about it, and you can be like, oh man, Olivia's so mean. But at the same time, the stats are the stats, and the racial wealth gap is real. Like, it just is. I didn't make it up. Like, I'm not sharing misinformation, and that's actually not hateful. At least if you start to have the conversation about it, maybe some people will teach their kids how to read. Otherwise, like, it's just like, I'm not making this shit up, and I'm not pulling the stats out of my ass. Like, I don't understand. Like, unpopular opinions are unpopular, maybe because they make people feel sad. They harbor bad feelings. They make people, I don't know, not believe that they're Beyonce when they're not Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? But, like, at the same time, like, can somebody get a reality check? Like, oh my God, here's a good example of this. So I saw a video, and maybe I'll link it in this description box. There's a girl who's making fun of these influencers, American influencers. So what everybody's doing is they, like, are using the camera to be like, I get out of bed, I take a shower, I put on my makeup, then I go get coffee and I eat one strawberry, and then I take a hot girl walk. It's like you're just doing this, like, aesthetically pleasing video. I have never been a person to do that. Why? Well, because we already have a Black girl to do that. We've got Kelly Stamps if you want to see a Black girl doing that. I'm not gonna do that, mostly because I want to give you guys, like, a more realistic route and just show you what it's, like, really like out here, because it's not. I don't want to say that those people aren't living a great life. Like, I don't want to say that. I don't know. I guess I just want to say, like, I want you to have an authentic experience that is based in, like, reality, that's based in truth. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you don't know what I mean. I don't know. But unpopular opinions exist. And, like, you do not have to agree with me. Like, you can disagree with me over there, and I can disagree with you over here. And, like, we don't have to agree. That's normal, and that's okay. Like, you don't have to do any persuasion. Like, what you can do is you can start a conversation about it. Like, also, someone commented on one of the videos, and I leave all the comments up, even hateful comments, unless YouTube, like, removes them. I don't take them down. I don't censor them. Like, if you comment on something on any one of my videos or my pages, like, I'm going to interact with you if it sounds like you actually have a fucking point. But if you're just saying something where you sound like you're a retard or a robot or something, I'm not going to respond, right? But yeah, I don't know. Some things are just, like, they're weird. Like, we all don't agree. We're never all going to agree. And, like, I think we just have to, like, come to terms with that. And just be like, bro, we ain't agreeing.